Hey everybody, one of the things we're often asked about is this: how do we hold a worship series on generosity? Or to put it another way, how do we hold an annual general fund stewardship appeal? How do we invite the members of our church family to be generous with us in the coming year? Well, today I want to share with you 5 steps that we follow again and again here at Calvary to invite people into a generous relationship with their church family. The first step is this. About 2 weeks before our worship series that we hold on a regular basis, we send a letter to our entire church family. In that letter, we invite them, we make a special invitation to join us for the series. We tell them we're going to talk about the often difficult relationship we have with our finances, with money. And lastly, we share with them we're upfront, we are going to invite you. We're going to invite you to make a financial commitment to your church. And then the second step is this. A week prior to this series on generosity, we spend a little money, and we send to everyone on our database, we send them a brochure. In that brochure is a letter from me. In that we lay out our mission and the priorities we have as a church for the coming year. And lastly, we provide them with tools to make a financial commitment to their church. They can fill out a pledge card. They can follow a QR code to sign up for automated giving. We give them the tools they need to make a financial commitment. And then the following Sunday, we begin a 3 or 4 week series on generosity. And that series isn't about this. It isn't about the 20 reasons you should give to your church. It's not about that at all. What we do is we speak of the biblical understanding of generosity. And that understanding is this: when we give, we are freed. You know, the people in your church, they have this difficult and often tense relationship with their wealth. They're never satisfied. And the only thing that is able to take them from that point of tension to a point of peace is generosity. It's the tool God's given us to live the sort of life God wants for us. When we give, we realize how much we have. And so we want to preach about the freedom God wants for every one of us. The fourth thing we do each of the weeks of that series is invite people to make a commitment to their church family, a financial commitment in the coming year. Now, what we say is this. We say you never ever need to give a single cent to your church in order to be a part of our church. But here's what we believe with all our heart. We'll never experience the lives God wants for us until we live the sort of lives that are filled with generosity. And so we invite people. We give them easy ways to make a commitment, to make their gifts, whether that's filling out a pledge card, signing up for automated giving online. We even let people give on Venmo. The last step number 5, is follow-up. We follow up with everyone in our congregation at the end of that generosity series. To those who have not jumped on board, we send them a letter and say, hey, we know you live busy lives. We know maybe you've been off on sporting events, you've been to your kids' events, you've been on vacation, and we want to give you one more chance to join us in making a commitment, a generous commitment to your church. And most importantly, to those who have already jumped on board, to everyone who's jumped on board, we want to thank them. We want to provide for them a sincere thank you, a word of gratitude that says, thank you for joining us as we lead God's people to a lifelong faith in Jesus Christ. Hey, that was a lot, and we have a lot more to share. If you want more information, please feel free to reach out to us. We would love to talk to you more about how it is that we set up worship series that are about generosity, how it is that we lead people into the generous life God calls us to.